Yo, what's going on? Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome in. It is January 3rd, 2026. I believe this is the first stream of 2026. So this is kind of cool. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. There's actually a convoy on Truckers MP today that we're going to be participating in as a representative of Avalanche Freight. So really excited for that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm already staged up, ready to drive. It doesn't start for a little bit till 11 o'clock Central, which is about 35 minutes. So we'll be there. So had a few people from the VTC showing up already, so we're gonna we're gonna be trucking. I'm gonna flip over to the scene already. But Mama Goo, congratulations on getting first today. Probably gonna be a pretty slow morning on stream, but since it's not a normal time slot for me, let me turn the music down just a little bit here. Okay. But yeah, here we go. Let's get in here. Which one do I want? Let's do this one. All right. We have game audio. It's raining in game right now. Probably just in my game. We're going to try to drive a little bit without the eye patch. If it starts bothering me or I start seeing shit that's not there, then we'll just be throwing the damn thing back on. I hope everybody's doing well today, though. I hope everybody's having a great morning. People messaging me here. So, we have Snowpocalypse over there that's streaming as well. I think he's going to be joining. He's actually streaming for his birthday, which I believe was yesterday. What's up, Outlaw? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. We're going to be doing, we have a little bit of a convoy to run today in the ETS, so that's, didn't start for a little bit. I probably started stream a little early, but I still wanted to get staged up. This is on a private event server for TMP, so we have, sorry about the background noise. I don't know why people are slamming the door back here. But yeah, how you doing, man? I saw your stream shit the bed yesterday, Ethernet cable or something. I got in there. Up Kane. Yeah, I saw you on the list. I was wondering if you were gonna say anything. I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, I was considering it today, and then I found out about this convoy, so it just made sense to go ahead and go live. And then I'm not 100% sure about this convoy, but did I not see everybody or something? Am I in the right place? I thought this was our parking slot. But yeah, man, sorry about your stream yesterday. I went to join and then the VOD wasn't there either, so I lost my stream streak again. That sucked. Gotta start the stream streak over again in yours. It disconnected? Like, is it missing the tab or something? Yeah, the little tab that holds it in. Because, dude, I have so many fucking cables. If you need one, dude, I'll get it. I'll overnight one to you. I have, and I had to buy new cables for the new place and all this other stuff. So I have Cat 6 Ethernet cables out my ass, like quite literally. I was checking the event page to see. I don't know if we're in a voice either. They changed the destination for the convoy. But yeah, seriously, man, if you need something, just let me know. Or actually, I'll do better than that. I'll probably ping you and insist on it. Like I don't have your address. I'm in the wrong spot, dude. This is what was listed on the thing. So I'm looking at it upside down or something. Where's the event page? That's fine. Yeah, what's up, Haas? How you doing, brother? Good morning. That's weird to say that. I know it's still morning even in your time zone, so. Those are in 23. I think I am. I think I looked at the map wrong. Yeah, I'm on the opposite. I'm on the literal opposite end of it. So we'll move. Here's a look at our truck, guys. Avalanche Freight. Oh, you kicked it. Oh, that sucks, dude. I mean, stuff happens, man. I mean, it is what it is, but man, that does suck. But we're right at the freaking front. You know, block the front. Song requests are on, guys. If you have something you want to hear, you don't have to stick to a genre or anything like that. I'd love to hear what the music that's in your head. So feel free to utilize it. I'm like snake it in there. We're like, seriously, we're gonna block the entrance here. And more rain coming in. It's California, right? But it's rain. Yeah, I mean, rain. Well, rain for you guys has been crazy lately too. So you guys have been flooding. But yeah, the family's doing good. They're headed off to a thing with some friends. My daughter's best friend and mom and Mama Goof and Lil C are headed off to some show thing in Dallas. So I'll be here for a little bit. My original plan today, I was supposed to install some new cameras and stuff outside, but it didn't happen because it started sprinkling and it's electrical. So I'm like, oh, I'm not messing with that today. So here we are. I was gonna do the stream anyway. Apparently it's gonna be drizzly all day, so I'm not gonna really get to do much. But which stinks because I wanted to get this done today. But I'll probably be going until about 1 o'clock Central Time today because I'll be pretty hungry by then, and I'm gonna want to go get something to eat. And there's a Philly cheesesteak place nearby. It's about 20 minutes in another town, and I want to go check it out. I haven't checked it out, so guys, supposedly from Philly and all that stuff. So I had a burger at Chili's last night, and it was damn good. It was damn good. It was very good. That's one thing that's crazy to me about this small town is there's like we have all the fast food places in this little town. It's kind of nutty. So yeah, first burger of the new year. It was the big smasher at Chili's. Um, which I usually like. I get that one or the it's called the QP burger, which I think is they're trying to go after like the Big Mac and the Quarter Pounder at McDonald's, like a mushroom Swiss burger, fried cheese, and Southwest from Chili's the other night. Damn good. Yeah, that's a lot of food, man. Hopefully you weren't by yourself. Jeez, I'm just kidding, man. I'm not shame. I'm not trying to shame. That all sounds amazing though. I do like the egg rolls, and it's crazy because I don't know. I know Mama Goof will sometimes get the triple dipper, and I think I've tried. I wanted to try the Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. I'm a big eater, and it shows. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't, in my opinion. I'm a big eater too. I have to actually lately, the last few years, I've really cut back on how much I eat. I do try to enjoy it more, but also I'm on a medication that just makes me get fuller quicker. So there's that too. Because most of the time, because Mama Goof had weight loss surgery a few years ago, and so she doesn't eat very much, and I have to order small because I'm usually eating her leftovers on top of that. And I mean, it's been years now, and I'm still not good at it. I still over order most of the time, and we just end up either trashing our food, our leftovers, or just are we in the right place in this map? Yeah, we are. We got. I haven't really been paying attention to in-game chat at all. So yeah, I'm not sure if they have an event Discord up for this or anything, or if I may just join the VTC's event channel. I don't see anybody in there. Yeah, I'm already hungry though. Man, I'm gonna be ready for that cheesesteak when it happens. This guy's from Philly, so he's a military veteran, and he opened up a. He apparently he had a food shop out here for a while, and then he just recently got a brick and mortar. So, and he just changed his hours, and they work a little bit better for me. And it's just me today, so I'm gonna head over there and eat. And then there's a wing place in town that's actually in town. It's only like 5 or 10 minutes from my house. Yeah, we tried before and it wasn't very good, but I misordered and I'm gonna try to get it again, and we'll see if it's any better. I'm hoping it's better because man, I love wings. Yeah, my buddy that ran the wing shop in my old town, man, I was there 3 or 4 times a week. Because wings are great because it's low carb and it fits the diet and it's good. So I mean, it's like, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? But now I'm, living out here in East Texas. I'm a little. Don't have the access I once had. My game like frozen? No. I'm gonna shut my truck off. Oh yeah, man. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. You guys do exclamation point GPS. It will give you a link to the Truckers MP map that will, if you are wanting to follow on the convoy. We have 22 trucks so far. So I saw that there were 26 people registered when I registered just before just before stream. There may be more than that. Right now there's 23 on my nearby. It is a private server. It's a private dedicated server for the event. So everybody on the server will either be staff for the server or they'll be participants. Our virtual trucking company Avalanche Freight is a VTC participant. So we have our own little slot over here that we're parked at. So given that we still have 15 minutes before, well, a little more than 15 minutes before departure, there may be more people show up. We got 24 now. It is gaining. We have 3 from our BTC right now. Could be more. But they held these events constantly, but they're usually when I'm working, so I don't always get to participate. So it was worth it to try to participate in this one today. Yeah, we have some TMP staff members. The dad joke 3000. All right, let's get this thing going. Make sure it's on. Okay. You guys aren't aware. The dad joke 3000. Is that on? Yeah. Here we go. You ready for it, Outlaw?
What's it called when kittens get stuck in a tree? A catastrophe.
It tells that one all the time. We're gonna do another one because it's told that joke so many times. We're gonna do another one.
Why did the cost of free air at gas stations go up? Inflation. Can one bird make a joke? No, but 2 can.
Okay. We had to hit the button until we got a new joke. It apparently has like 75 jokes or something. And I feel like we're gonna run through that pretty quickly. So how you doing, Outlaw? How's Jaina and everybody? I'm gonna go to, I think. Yeah, those jokes are pretty terrible though. But it's fun. It's fun stuff. Do I have beacons on this truck? I don't think I have beacons on this truck. We need to add that in the future. I don't have beacons. I'm still working on the camera situation. I want to add another camera, I think. Because you can't see the PCs over here. You can see the back end of the gaming rig on this one. Let's turn the chroma key back on. Messes with the PC since it's got green lighting in it. Which one was I looking for? I thought there was another one that I had created. And that's the one we were on. That was the one. Very sore this morning. I didn't sleep great last night. My back is very upset. Still hurts. Had so much fun being copped with Kane last night. That game's an addiction. I have that game also. And I played multiplayer once with Modos a while back, and that didn't really go too well because I kept committing homicide myself. So, but I played seriously before, and I've had quite a bit of fun doing it. I like working accident scenes. That's my favorite thing to do in that game because there's so many things to do. I said we're gonna try to go without the eye patch, but we'll just see how that feels. We're up to 34 in the event server right now. Mine's good. I'll do wait till you see my video I got last night. See, I need to do more of that too. I need to record like my off-stream gameplay. I'm that boss on Metroid Dread. I cannot beat that guy. I don't know what it is. I get to the second phase and I can't get past the second phase. And I think I got close to getting past the second phase the other day, but it just did not work. But as often as I just play games off stream, it's a potential, it's a potential, it's just chilling. I don't have to add commentary till later. I can voice over the commentary when I feel like it. Because a lot of times I just feel like just chilling and gaming, man, not really doing a whole lot else. You know what I mean? Like I love streaming, but there's more to it than just playing a game when you're actually streaming and trying to keep track of everything that Twitch is doing and OBS and all this other stuff. And then I just realized this doesn't have really good this camera. I need to adjust this camera again. Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, this one is more of my wheel in it. You're only getting half my wheel there. From that angle, it looks like I have like a lot of like empty space in that wall, but because of the like angle of the monitor and stuff, I really don't. We got 10 minutes till the convoy starts. You don't want to. I think it was this one that we had. They turn off the lights here. I may get rid of the top down camera and make that the left side camera. Great roll outside of this year to send more videos. That's cool though, man. Yeah, I think I missed something in. Okay. We may roll out. I don't know. I'm not gonna roll out on this one because, but go back to this one. Yeah, I need to watch more of your other videos because I feel like I'm pretty far behind. Those who are not subscribed, I'm about to run an ad to to keep pre rolls off. Pre rolls are such a stream viewership killer. It's not even funny. That's why I usually try to make sure I'm running ads every so often. Man, I got the coughs today. What's up, bestie? Good morning. Oh, damn it. Another bean. We're up to 22 beans, guys. I'm about to start like making sure once I get caught up on beans again, I'm gonna try not to get behind on them. I mean, I had it down to 10 the other day. It's not like I stream. It's not like I stream that often these days. I've only been streaming once a week recently. And some of the other VTCs showing up, taking their slots. Just trying to get ready for the convoy here in about 5 minutes. I think I had 30 once. I think I had 30 that one time. And that's when I did 30 at a time. But thank you for that resub, though. I appreciate the support from everybody. If you guys didn't see, I did point it out in Discord. I did make the end of year St. Christopher Truckers Fund donation for the community, which we had given some money already, but I've promised the community that I would give 10% of our Twitch take every month, and I haven't been doing it, so I did a catch up. And so we're all caught up now. So I gave him I gave him some cash and so that's that. I wanted to do it on stream on Wednesday, but stream didn't happen because well, if you guys didn't hear the news, I'm gonna be a grandfather. So I had a little bit of a headache that day, but then that happened and I was just like I had process overload like crazy. And so and I couldn't really talk about it on stream. So I'm like, all right, there's no way I'm streaming tonight. We have 52 trucks in this convoy right now, and we're about 4 minutes out from the starting time. So this is gonna be a pretty big convoy. We have 3 members here so far from Avalanche Freight. Apocalypse, myself, and Woofy. I'm gonna make the bestest grandparents. I hope so. You didn't tell me. I think Outlaw. I think technically Outlaw was like the first person on Twitch to know because you were like responding to my messages. So I like, and then I messaged a bunch of other people for them just to pick up whenever they got online or whatever. Oh, yeah, grandma. So Mama Goof's grandparent name is Lolly, and my grandparent name is Pop. So we're Lollipop. Lolly and Pop. And I can't take any credit for that. That was her idea. So just so you know who the real creative one is over here. That was all on her. As far as I know, I mean that's where I got my information from. Song requests are on, guys. Feel free to add whatever's in your head, music wise. So yeah, they're gone. They went back to Dallas for a thing with some friends. So I was supposed to do some electrical work on the house today outside, rewiring like a floodlight and stuff like this. But it's like drizzling, and I don't want to do that while it's wet outside. So on top of the fact that I was going to stream regardless, I was probably going to do that after lunch, but I'm probably not even going to do that now. So I don't even know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I know Gunpowder usually streams on Saturday nights. Haas has been doing Tuesdays, and then Outlaw's been doing pretty much roughly about 2 Central every day of the week so far, every weekday. I haven't slept in this long in a while. Well, that's good. Your body probably needed it, man. I had such a weird night of sleep because I went to bed super early, like when we got back from dinner and grocery shopping. Because we started grocery shopping on Friday nights because the stores are stocked and they're like, customer wise, they're empty. So we get done a lot faster. And, Friday at the end, we're just done with grocery shopping. It's kind of nice. And so we did that last night. And we got home from that and put up everything, and I just crashed, dude. I don't even remember heading to my bed. I remember waking up in my bed, and that's about it. And it was like 2 a.m. before I was feeding my animals. I felt bad about that because I usually try to feed them really when we get home or right after we eat. They usually eat, but I got them fed though. They were okay. They're not starving by any means. These are if reincarnation was real, I would want to come back as one of my pets. Their lives are so terrible. It is not even funny. Sea of cars and people. Yeah, but you're in California though. Everything sucks in California. We just went, we're in a small town now, so we just went to the local grocery store, and so it wasn't a thing. You make a Sam's trip someday. But need money to drop for that. Yeah, I gotta go get some prescriptions from Sam's. All right, so we're pretty close to departure on this convoy. My Tobii Eyetracker going. Did we leave? No, we haven't left yet. All right, so 54. We got 54 in the convoy so far. Our problem with stocking up is we get tired of stuff like really easily. And so if we stock up on something, by the time we're like a quarter of the way through it, we're like tired of it. I'll stock up on meat and stuff. Like we'll buy a bunch of ground beef and just freeze it. But for the most part, we don't really do the stock ups thing. A bulk restaurant style kitchenware, but I guess their meat is pretty decently priced since it's in bulk open to the public. No, that's cool. I found out that Sam's does like prescription delivery. And since we're Sam's Club Plus members, we get that for free. So I'm like, I don't even have to go pick that up. I just have them deliver it. But I'm always afraid they're going to bring my meds to the wrong house. And then what? Like, am I just screwed? Oh, so I've only used that once, and it was just when I really needed it. Because it's like a 30-minute drive to the Sam's, which isn't terrible, but it's like it's in the bigger town within like our region, and so our Sam's has more snacks than food. Yeah, they do have a lot of snacks. That's for sure. There's a lot of TMP staff in this convoy or in this server. We have 57 people. 57 people so far. And we're 3 minutes in, so we should be like, I don't know what the order is. I know what our order is in our VTC. I'm second out of the three of us, but yeah. I don't really like the I don't like the way our Sam's is situated here either, because it's like it's such a traffic mess. Well, so different virtual. So there's a whole culture behind virtual trucking, specifically on Euro Truck Simulator. That's very different than ATS. And so these convoys are planned like, sometimes 6 months in advance, and every VTC has like their own slots that they register for. So we have our own place to be, and then we have an order and all that stuff. And so, and then they'll put them on their own event servers on Truckers MP. So like normal traffic isn't seen on this because normal like Truckers MP traffic, like other drivers, don't exist on this. So it's just it's like an event. This is particularly like an anniversary for this VTC who's hosting, and so, and it's just, it keeps our VTC visible, and then we have our leadership here, so that's a really good thing. Premium Hell's Kitchen pans. I have HexCloud, which is the stuff that Gordon Ramsay pushes. I have some HexClouds. I don't have all the stuff that's HexCloud. That stuff is legit, man. It's pricey, but it's a lifetime warranty and all that stuff. So it's like, how can you lose? Yeah, I have 3 HexCloud pans. I have like the 3 different, just the frying pans. I want to get more. My mom has like the $3,000 set or whatever that has like everything. And I cooked on her stuff for Christmas, and it's so nice. But my mother-in-law bought us some like high-end, like restaurant quality, just pans or pots, I should say, several years ago. So, and those are really freaking good too. They're like stainless steel. And I honestly, I think they're stainless steel. I can't tell you because I don't know what material they are. They seem like stainless steel to me. But yeah, hexclads are legit, and we use the absolute like crap out of ours. Our kitchen too in the new house. I mean, it's not like super fancy or anything. It really needs to be like upgraded, but it's not the end of the world that it's not. But it's a lot nicer to cook in there than our old kitchen because it's just so open and you have space to do things. And it's just so much nicer. Yeah, I mean the thing is they have like because they have stainless steel gritting in the like kind of cast iron material. And so if you use metal utensils, it never actually hits the cast iron surface. It only ever hits that stainless steel, so you can use metal utensils on it without damaging them. And that same surface and it's since it's like a cast iron material, it's naturally, what do you call it? Oh, my brain just brained. It's naturally nonstick. That's what I was trying to say. And so, I mean, and stainless steel is nonstick also naturally. So putting those two together, it's like a no brainer. And they're beautiful to look at. My mom also has the knives and the mixing bowls and all kinds of other things. My son tends to use metal utensils on my pan. All right. I guess I gotta go. I'm not even started. That is so laggy because of all the trucks. So yeah, they block off the roads here so everybody knows the route, right? I don't even have the route plan on my map or my GPS. Pioneer woman. Yeah, is her stuff copper though? I don't trust copper. Copper is a soft metal. It doesn't make any sense to me why they use it. I've never been a fan of using copper with food. There's also a command on HOTAS on the channel points where it plays a scene from that movie. Crap, dude, this is so laggy. Did it cast aluminum? Okay. Like people are like getting like upset about aluminum now too, and I think aluminum's fine. Jeez, man, I need to put my eye patch on. I don't know if it's just the lag or if it's actually me, but hopefully I'm going the right way. I didn't even see where he went. It looks like I'm going the right way. I look on the bigger map. I didn't have a load for this because I wasn't sure where to make the drop off. I guess they're letting it rip through this straight area here. I'm not even worried about keeping my lane right now. It was laggy because there were so many trucks on the server. Trying to catch up with Wolfie. Oh shit. He came around that corner. I was like, crap, I'm gonna run into somebody. But we caught Wolfie. It's laggy on my end and the fact that like my controls, like when I turned my truck, it didn't turn immediately and stuff like that. But also my vision is not like helping either. A European big rig, and these things are powerful as hell, dude. They put some strong ass engines in these things, man. Main thing for me is, especially going in the new year, being the operations director of Avalanche Freight, that I'm wanting to get in on more of our events when I can. It sucks because a lot of the events are like noon during the week, and I can't really do that because I'm working. So the ones that I can make, I'm trying to make sure that I get in here. My son has some Christmas money and wants to buy a wheel and pedal set. It won't be anything crazy. A Walmart special, actually. The big thing about it though is force feedback. If you get one that doesn't have force feedback, it's I don't know. To me, it's you might as well just use a controller or something. And there's some good cheap ones that have decent force feedback. I mean, they're not great, but they're you know they're okay. Do more racing stuff, yeah. I really only use my wheel for trucking. I'm not into racing games. Jeez, man. So public is departing now. That's the last group. That's just anybody who joined the convoy who didn't have like a slot. I don't know if somebody wrecked up here or if the front is just driving slow to let everybody catch up or what, but I think they may just be they may be just taking it easy. That's CA traffic. If you've ever been on what's called the CD road, which is uh if you look on the map too, if you do the exclamation point GPS and look at that map, you can see all the trucks and how they're bunched up. But the C&D road in ETS on TMP is nightmare. Is nightmare juice. It is the closest thing in the game you can get to like rush hour traffic. Yeah, I fucking love Alice in Chains. Like Lane Staley, Alice in Chains. I've only listened to like a little bit of the post Lane Staley stuff from Alice in Chains, and I'm just not. I mean, I love what's his face? Damn it, the guitarist, dude, Jerry Cantrell. But it's like I don't know. The music's just different now. It's like the Linkin Park thing, man. I mean, once Chester died, like Linkin Park died to me. And I know that new chick is good and everything, but it's still not Linkin Park to me. It is something else. I don't know. That's probably a controversial hot take on that, but I think I might need to break on. Yeah, it's like I don't like hate them or anything. It's just the one thing I do hate though is what they did to Pantera. And I'm a huge, anybody that knows me knows I'm a massive Zakk Wylde fan, but I still feel like they should have left that shit alone. Because I don't Pantera without the Abbott brothers at all. Come on, man. That's not Pantera. That's something else. That's a Pantera cover band at best, right? That's all these turn out to be is just cover bands. Once it's no longer the original lineup, it's a cover band. So they're driving at 31 miles per hour is what the lead is. Okay, so that makes sense. Because like with new music for these bands like Linkin Park, I mean, it's like, are you now? Because I feel like if you're writing music, you're not going to be writing music in the style of yourself as much as you would be writing music in the style of, let's say, Linkin Park. But you're trying to emulate something that you're naturally not. Yeah, dude, PC part prices are going through the roof, dude. I think a lot of people are going to be priced out of PC gaming this year. And we'll probably see our first decline in PC gaming usage in years. It is absolutely insane. About 150. Yeah. Even consoles are going to go through the roof because it's going to affect console, but it's really going to end up affecting everything from smart TVs to, I mean, it hasn't hit those yet because the pipelines are still full of pre pre shortage material, but that's what we get, Bessie, for using AI. Every time we generated those emotes, man, we were destroying our own we were destroying our own stuff. See, my first PC, the streaming rig over here was a pre-built. I ended up doing a case swap and I've done a ton of upgrades to it, but at the time it was during the GPU madness back during COVID, and it was just cheaper. I priced out of PC and cause. But at least you have some good shit before all this happened. See, I feel like I'm priced out of it. I'm like, man, I really need to build a new PC here in the next year or two to just for my gaming rig to keep up. And I'm like, I can't. We just bought this house. There's no way in hell I'm gonna afford that. Somebody's got banned or something. I wonder what happened. I do it. I need everything to last. Yeah. Like I thought about that. I was like, if it just gets crazy and you know, and I can't afford, is this is gonna? I mean, people. You think about it, you know, it's gonna affect gaming, obviously, in the gaming industry and what people are able to do financially with gaming. But this is gonna affect businesses too, who rely on just their employees having PCs that now are gonna cost a lot more money. I mean, it's gonna be with automation in factories and replacing computers that do automation and robotics, and it's gonna affect everything, dude. The Inzoi game, I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I mean, because you guys know about I mean, obviously the RAM thing, but with Nvidia is pulling back on their GPU production, so it's like that's just gonna make things worse. Like The Sims, but on roids. Huh. 5090. Now, nobody in their right mind really needs a 5090 because there's nothing that would use that much hardware, right? 5090 just is a little bit future proof, right? It'll last a few generations because of how strong it is. But it's over double its MSRP now, selling on regular retailers. It's over it's $4,000 to $5,000 now for that graphics card. And it's just crazy for the Founders Edition. I have a 3080. I wanted a 3090. The 30 series was what was out. Um, when I built this PC. I thought I was going to upgrade it with the 50 series, but it's just so much money. Especially when you have a family like my kid who has her gaming rig and the wife doubly because she uses hers for work. It's like, hopefully it levels out at some point. These data centers are building too. All games in IRL, PC console will be on the back burner. Yeah. I was about to say something. Yeah, I completely lost my freaking thought. What was I talking about, chat? I don't know if I revealed enough or not. Oh yeah, these data centers, right? Here in East Texas, there's a big issue because Meta built a data center here in one of the towns, and they made all these promises of all these jobs and all this stuff. And this data center opened. They got all these tax incentives and everything else, and the data center only produced they made the claim that it was going to produce 500 to 1,000 jobs. It only created 37 jobs because everything's automated. Everything's using AI even internally. And so like there's a big to do going on about that because it's the county and city involved. They want to take their tax incentives back because they're like, you know, we were kind of, you know, led to believe that you were going to create all these jobs and you did not. And then on top of that, one AI data center produces as much pollution as the city of New York. And so it's like, and it uses up so much water. Like the water consumption of these data centers just to do the cooling and stuff in them is absolutely insane. And the hydro stuff that they use to be more environmentally friendly, well, it's not. It's wrecking things. And they're building these things everywhere, y'all. These things are going up like freaking crazy. And it's not even like what I would consider real AI. Like it's not able to create things. And you say, well, it created emotes for me. Well, technically it created emotes in the style of a human, somebody else who had already made something that way. But if it were to just be left without the internet or any of its back knowledge, AI couldn't do anything. It's all based on the knowledge that's being fed into it. I have the Ryzen, I think comparable to the 4070. Yeah. Mama Goof and Lil C have 3070 Ti's, which are really good GPUs, but I was going to either do 3060s or 3070s in theirs. But Prime Day happened, and for that, you know, 1 or 2 days, the 3070 Ti was cheaper than doing a 3060. So they both got 3070 Ti's. We ordered 2 of them that day. But like we were in the market for them, so it wasn't like we were able to just pull that money out of our ass or something. We were ready to buy already. I want to get set up to start doing streams on my patio. Just hang out and chill out there. Sometimes I game out there on my Switch. I just play Metro. I'll take lunch for work and I'll take my food and my Switch out there and my phone. And I'll just chill for a bit. Because it was pretty nice. The weather was really nice this week. A little on the cool side, but overall really nice. I enjoyed it very much. This convoy is going to take forever at this rate. It's turned out to be a pretty big event, though. See, I don't necessarily like it. I can, well, if I could ever find a job, found a couple to apply for, but it's giving me anxiety. I'm scared to go through the interview process. But yeah, I mean, interviews, the way that I always did them, and I got to the point where I was interviewing so much that you like just get kind of in the zone. But you just have to realize they're just conversations, really. If you, I recommend not trying too hard to impress. Just be yourself, and that should, you know, if because here's the problem with interviewing, right? And the whole like formal setting of it is you make a decision based on that. Oftentimes you're faking it because you're trying to get the job, and they're faking it because they're trying to, you know, they're trying to sell the jobs to you. And so that's why I think oftentimes people just end up in situations where, yeah, it doesn't work out or whatever. But I'm always like, just be yourself. Try to figure out if they're being authentic. If they're not being authentic, I mean, you have better things to do with your time. It is a new job field, and honestly, it's a rough job field. I mean, not to add to your anxiety, but just being honest with you, it's a rough job field for women in particular, because it is like, it's not just the fact that it's male dominated for the most part. I mean, it's probably less male dominated than a lot of fields, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know how to put this eloquently without just sounding like a piece of shit, but it's like mainly like nerds who don't even know how to talk to girls. And so it's just, it makes it harder for, I think, women to get the work done. And so, and honestly for me, and I have nothing against women in the workplace. I mean, I do have some core beliefs around that I won't get into, but overall, but it has nothing to do with the women itself. The thing that I don't like, because the thing I don't like about having especially a woman on my team, is the fact that they could be super smart and know how to do everything, but like all the other engineers and shit like follow them around and like, you know, try to get their attention, and it's just, it's obnoxious, man. It's so annoying. It's really the dudes that are, you know, kind of messing it up, and it's just really, I just don't like being around it that way, you know. I just want to do my job. I just want other people to do their job, and just, you know, that sort of thing. But that's kind of an issue, is, you know, is they basically, you know, everybody jumps on the sexual harassment bandwagon and starts doing that. And I mean, like from a woman's standpoint, what do you do when like everybody's basically crowding on you? That's one thing I do like about remote work, is that doesn't tend to happen with remote work because you're not in person. But otherwise, like in person, it's just like, it's just awful. I mean, I used to work in building materials also within IT, and we had like, we had some like female project managers and stuff, and they were really good at their jobs, but it was like, it would kill production when they were around, because all the dudes just wanted to talk to them and like be flirty and all that stupid stuff. And I'm just like, man, this, it's so unprofessional, and it's like, and it's so rampant, and nobody really talks about it. Everybody to make their money and go home. Yeah, I mean, you've worked in like factory settings before too, which honestly, hang on. Which honestly, over time, you'll find is to be a great benefit for this kind of work, because a lot of these people, they haven't worked in like production environments like that where you're producing something. They've only worked in like tech, which is a completely different ball game, and it'll actually give you quite the advantage, because it's a whole different like work ethic, right? I'm not saying that tech people don't work, but like, it's a whole different mindset of work ethic. Because I mean, my first job My first real job was in a tire plant. And it's always good in tech, almost in every role of tech, to do help desk type work, like low level help desk stuff, at least for like 3 to 6 months, because you really learn, because that's like where the rubber hits the road, right? That's where people, like almost every tech job somehow hits on the user aspect of it. And the further you seem to get away from that, and the further away from that you started, the less you seem to understand. The less people seem to understand how their work affects like other people. And so like for me, like when I'm pushing out a product update, or I'm putting out something new, I'm like right up there with the help desk management people. We're trying to make things an easy transition for the end users, because that's who's going to be using it. Or if you get people who've never like been in those positions, they just don't seem to understand that area of impact. And so, and they just seem to work different. I don't know how to put it. They just have a completely different mindset. The robotics engineer, I was always so fascinated by this machine operator. Yeah, male superior. It sucks, man. I really wish people could, at least in the professional environment, like gender should not like matter. You shouldn't see it. You shouldn't be a part of it. You shouldn't, like, that's in my opinion. It's like, I have a wife at home. And if I don't have a wife at home, I have, I mean, my job is not fucking Tinder. It just infuriates me. And it's not I was trying to put it eloquently, because I want to sound like I'm just like beating down women in the workplace. That's not it at all. I'm actually beating down the way men treat women in the workplace. Oh shit, what the hell is this guy doing? And honestly, I think that's a bigger problem, in my opinion, in my experience, in my opinion, are actually just as toxic. Yeah, I mean, honestly. And there's the type of women that like eat up that shit too, and they kind of welcome it, which doesn't help matters. But like, I just want, like I said, I just want to go to work, man. I worked at this place once, and it got super toxic, because like one of the shop managers was like screwing one of the delivery drivers, like literally, like, and everybody knew about it. And it was just like, it was such a, like, I just tried to honestly, like, there were so many people in that place like sleeping with each other. It was crazy. And I was just like, I was just trying to stay out of it, because I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this. And this is when I was divorced, and like I wasn't really seeing, I wasn't really into the dating scene or anything like that. I was just chilling, and it's like, I just didn't want anything to do with these people, man. I'm just like, y'all just like whatever. It's funny, when company layoffs came around, those were because management knew how toxic the whole situation was, but they couldn't really, they struggled with doing anything about it. So when like layoff time came around, when the company had to lay off people, those were like some of the first people to go. It had nothing to do with like their work. It had everything to do with the environment that they were creating. Yeah. I mean, this wasn't even like factory work. This was like this is like an office setting. But I mean, it's construction material, so there was the shop aspect of it, and then there was the office aspect of it. We had like our chief financial officer was like, she had gotten divorced, and she was like sleeping with every dude she could find, even at work, and it was disgusting, man. Like I had one of the female office people invite me to their house, so because I was like the IT guy too, and I because she was having problems with her computer and it was affecting her ability to work from remote, so I went over there and I fixed the computer, and it was like, I don't know, she was just being super flirty, and I was like, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, I'm not here for this. I have no interest in this. And so I'll never forget that too. I felt sick to my stomach after that, man. I got to the point where I wouldn't even, it took a lot for me to want to like, because my boss expected me to do that kind of support, because they would pay me for mileage and everything to just make sure everything worked all the time. And like, it took a lot for me to just go to somebody's house after that to do something like that. So I'm like, if they're really vindictive, I mean, what can they say? They can make up some shit, and then I'm fired. Fortunately, that never happened. But like, it's just I never had any interest in that. That's crazy how like the construction industry and building materials is so bad about that stuff too. Like you get like when you have those two industries together, like IT and construction, it's like it's so fucking wild, dude. It's so wild. Oh yeah, I mean, that could be a stressful job though. I mean, you're basically tier 2 to emergency, wouldn't you be basically? I mean, it's like emergency call dispatches, or even non-emergency dispatches. Not too much. I don't know, man. Small counties, they have some wild shit going on though. There's some wild shit going on there. What's up, Linux? Linux with the dad joker. All right, here we go.
Why are computers so intelligent? Because they listen to their motherboards.
They can afford a motherboard. Oh, drunks mostly, and then the transfers. Yeah. Exactly. If you can afford one, you can afford a motherboard. But yeah, it's just so crazy, dude. Like when I was doing the consulting stuff, like the IT consulting after the building materials stuff, that was probably some of my favorite work, because I didn't have to really deal with stuff like that, because basically I was my own business owner. And so I went to other businesses and just fixed their shit, and that was it. I really miss those days, actually, because there was so much freedom in that. But the problem is when I went into that, all the customers that I had a business partner, and all of our customers were building material suppliers, and That was back in 2008 when the housing market crashed, and suddenly these building material where they weren't paying their invoices, so we weren't getting paid, and so I ended up just having to go get another job again. That was when I found the field in security that I did though at the job, and I haven't really looked back, but. But like private consulting is pretty awesome. Hang on. What the hell is she texting me? Huh. It's only 160. Yeah. There's like all these rules for these common plays that you just sit here and watch people just break over and over again. Pretty obnoxious. I'm getting really hungry, so hopefully this is over by 1. I want to go get lunch. What the hell? I didn't even fucking see that guy. I need to run to town after a bit. Yeah, I'm running that town over because I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it. There's a guy from Philly that he had a Philly cheesesteak food truck that he now has a brick and mortar, and I haven't checked him out yet, but he gets his rolls from Philly and he has them shipped in, and so I'm really looking forward to it. I've been wanting to try it for a while. And Mama Goof wanted to try it too, but I'm like, the kid won't eat anything from there, so I'm gonna give it a shot. And actual like shaved ribeye, not like. I mean, that's what you're supposed to use on a Philly cheesesteak is shaved ribeye, basically. Like I use Steakums at home for it. Got my rolls from damn Tito's. Not your fat rolls, the bread rolls for the sandwiches. You're on a roll. Oh man. I saw some dude was eating a buffalo chicken um a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. I'm pretty traditionalist when it comes to cheesesteaks, but I would probably fuck with that. Oh, you tried the naked Doritos? What flavor did you get? Did you get the Cool Ranch? I want to try the nacho cheese. I haven't tried that one yet. I've tried the Cool Ranch, and I've had the Cheetos, and I think they're awesome. Yeah, Charlie's though. Like Charlie's is decent, but it's not like a traditional cheesesteak. I mean, they're old school. It kind of is along that lines, but it's still not like the same. Did you try the cheese ones, like the nacho cheese? We had a Charlie's in the town that I came from, and it just opened, and I ate there so freaking much, dude. I joined their rewards program and everything, but the closest Charlie's to where we're at now is like an hour and a half away. You can make cheese fries at home though. Bet some of the shit you be cooking, Bessie, you could probably make some damn good cheese fries too. It'd be like, oh, I just whipped up a beef Wellington or some shit. It's like some of the shit she says, it's like, dude, that would take me so long to cook. You just act like it's nothing. Like over there making like these chef plates and shit. The BLT cheesesteak sub. See, I like the traditional, like the shaved ribeye with either a provolone or white American. There's a brand of cheese in the Philadelphia area called what is it called? It's a brand called Cooper Sharp, and they have a Cooper Sharp cheddar, which I've tried on a cheesesteak. There was a cheesesteak shop in Dallas that brought that stuff in from Philly. Also, it is so freaking good, dude. It is so good. It melts so nicely. Yeah, plating is pretty important. I'm not the greatest at plating, but it is pretty important for sure. I love to cook. I mean, my issue with cooking sometimes though is I'm not as excited about cleaning as I am cooking, but I'm very anal about cleaning, or I think I am. I don't know. I may not be. Yeah, but I just feel like I have to clean like everything as I go. I wonder how long this I wonder how long this convoy is actually going to take us. Because I'm thinking about like at 1 o'clock my time, if not earlier, because of how hungry I'm feeling. Smash burgers. Yeah, that's how Mama Goof's not a fan either, and I'm like, I I don't like it. So smash burgers. One thing I've noticed that people started doing that I do not like about smash burgers is some people have started like they're overcooking and drying them out to where it's like a big like meat chip, and that shit is disgusting. I do not like that. The meat cannot be dried out from the process. Like, and I felt pretty good about my smash burgers. They come out pretty damn good. Jeez. I like them crispy on the outside, but like not to where they're crispy and dry throughout. That's like, to me, that's like way overcooked. Especially when I'm hungry. Oh shit. What the hell, man? All right, I'm out. I'm just gonna log out. We may be ending right now. I don't want to get banned or something, but I clocked that thing. And I could barely. I should be wearing my eye patch, dude. It's driving is so bad without the eye patch because there's these black spots in my eye where I can't fucking see shit. It's really, really obnoxious. So, I'll make mac sauce, dude. I could just sit here and talk about food. There's a cooking game that I've been playing. I love cooking games too. I may actually just play it here for the rest of the stream. We may switch game. We may just switch games. But I think that's going to be it for ETS2 today. I did get in the convoy. We were there for a little bit, hung out, all that sort of thing. But I may send Snow a message real quick so he knows I'm just done. Sea of Thieves is on sale till Thursday. I have Sea of Thieves. Lil C has Sea of Thieves. Outlaw has Sea of Thieves. Just saying. I do enjoy that game. But like 14 bucks. Linux has Sea of Thieves. Everybody has Sea of Thieves. I have it twice because it's on Game Pass also. So there's that. One thing that me, Lil C and Mama Goof have been talking about is getting Pal World going, getting a server up and playing Pal World together. I haven't even played Pal World extensively, but I know there are people that play it a lot and get really into it because it's basically like a Pokemon clone. And so I may end up playing that some at some point. I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna tear down the wheel, so I may be gone for a minute. But you guys sit tight. I will be back in just a few. We're gonna run ads for those of you who do not have subscriptions. So, but you don't miss a thing because it's just gonna happen while I'm on break. All right, guys, give me a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. Man, breaks are not really breaks when I have to transition to or from truck sim because of how much it takes to actually move this stuff around. The journey to the trails. I think the bot, dude, all of my tokens, all of my auth tokens. What's up, Mystic? Thanks for the lurk. To like everything stopped working. Is Songify even working? I don't think Songify is even working right now. Yeah, it says it's not connected to Twitch again. So let me see if I can fix that. Now get your song request in there. It won't even start. Okay, that's obnoxious. Like when I started up stream today, like OBS was all jacked up. All my scene, like my scene transitions were messed up. My stream decks weren't working. Like there was so much crap. I'll try to restart Songify. Let's see if fishing's even connected. Says it's logged in. Yeah, I started Songify. It's just like not starting either. I had already done this too, so let's switch songs and see what happens. Yeah, it looks like it's working now. There it goes. Okay. It's working now. It needed a re-auth, I guess. I've played this game on stream before, but it's been a while. I love this game. I actually restarted this game because I forgot how to play it. And so I've leveled up some, but I'm not like where I was at. But this game you like get a hold of a restaurant. You're like a chef. And you have to like build the restaurant from the ground up and you're trying to get a Michelin star. It's actually has like official Michelin built into it. Like the official trademark. And so it's pretty chill and laid back for the most part, but it can get kind of intense sometimes. It's not super. I think it is a PC only game. But let's it's kind of loud. This opening is really loud. That's why I didn't have the game music on yet. You know the Michelin star thing is like specifically to do with Michelin tires. And what the original Michelin star thing was, they gave a star for like how far it was to go to your restaurant. Wait, how do you word this? Based on how good your restaurant, how worth it was to make a longer drive, and the amount of stars was based on like how far they would go to come to your restaurant because of how good your restaurant is. Oh, it is on console? That's cool. It seems like a pretty console friendly game, to be honest with you. I enjoy it quite a bit. I have 104 hours into this game. And I have all the DLCs and everything. I gotta adjust my keyboard. But yeah, we're actually in the test kitchen right now. Oh, I was hoping it didn't save me buying these because I spent all my money and then I don't have a meat grinder to finish this recipe. So I may have to go another day if I can get a meat grinder. So I run out of money. Where's Ramsey? What's up, Modos? How are you doing? Dude, I have to say something, man. Me and Mo and Demofo used to converse quite a bit, and we haven't really been able to talk in a while. And I jumped in Discord the other night, and we got to chat quite a bit. And honestly, that was really nice. I really miss that. I really miss you guys. So that was really awesome. I'm hoping to be able to do that more often again. I'm terrible, been sick. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get to feeling better. All joking aside, because I mean, you know that yeah, I passed out too, man. I was telling Chad earlier that we went and ate at Chili's, and we do our grocery shopping on Friday nights now because it's so much easier. The stores are stocked and there's not a ton of people in there because everybody's like doing stuff Friday. And we got home and put everything away, and I just crashed. And then I woke up at like 3 in the morning. I went back to bed again at 5. Woke up like basically right before stream started. It was pretty wild. So I don't have a meat grinder, so I can't make this recipe. We're just in test kitchen mode right now. Like once your service is done for the day, you have to research recipes. And I did a bunch of pizzas, but I don't have a meat grinder to do this pizza. So I need another one with an American style crust. Now we're gonna sort this by status. I could bring the stuff that, like, you have to at least make the recipes once before you go add it to your menu. You can only add five recipes a day to your menu. And these that say still learning, I have to at least cook these once. So there's I thought I had a pepperoni in here too. Is that the spicy hot pizza? Yeah, it's just pepperoni. So there's American pizza dough, so I could use it to make this, I think. We're going to pin this recipe. And we're going to unpin the barbecue pizza. We can't make the barbecue pizza yet. No, it's not multiplayer, unfortunately. This was actually gifted to me by somebody at absolute random that I don't even know. Like, well, I know them, but I don't like know them well. So I'll put it that way. Like, wasn't somebody I like deal with quite a bit, so I was kind of surprised when they sent it to me. Yeah, I'm gonna put back these ingredients. I mean, there's some unrealistic things about the game too. Like, you have to stock your restaurant with a certain number of ingredients for each category. But once you do that, you have like unlimited ingredients. Yeah, I love this game though. I could play this game quite often. I had a full kitchen with a bunch of stuff in it last time. So we already have the dough, and it's already been resting. So we don't have to make the dough again. So now we gotta slice some stuff up here. Oh, I gotta get my ingredients. I'm a dummy. So I don't need flour or yeast or water. I think I need sugar either. Okay, so I'm gonna chop this stuff up. We're gonna slice mozzarella. Where's your hairnet for that beard? So Haas, I have to admit something to you, buddy. This is just a video game. I don't need a hairnet. Alright, chopped all that stuff up. We need to get a pizza peel. So you can put it over here. You grab this crust. I had no idea. Alright. We need all our ingredients here. It says it's needs this. Okay. Putting all the pizza together. We need to season it. Need some black pepper. Dude, it went without me telling it to. Okay. I'm just gonna set this down for now. Where are my season? My seasoning's right in front of my face. This one won't be perfect A+ because I didn't season it. Yeah, I gotta turn this on. I may just abandon this whole thing for right now and wait till I have enough for, because I'm not going to be cooking pizza in my next service anyway. So we're just going to leave. How about that? So you have to do like your prep before the restaurant opens. You have to order all your ingredients, get them delivered, put them up. Challenge decline. I completed that challenge and the game bugged on me. It glitched. So it's our menu. We have an autumn soup, an onion soup. We have a sole roulade, sole muniere. These are fish, seafood based. Because my sous chef is a seafood expert, so he levels up a lot more when I have these on here. And then Avil Milanese. Which so what I do is I prep the soup. I'll make a pot of both of the soups. I'll set out some croutons, uncooked. You have to cook the croutons, and then with this one, I basically let him do almost everything because you have to make the pan fried bell pepper. It's got like a pan fried bell pepper thing to it. This one I'll make the green beans in advance, and on the veal I'll make the salads in advance. But I'll go ahead and prep the meat for these three to be cooked upon order. And so we're gonna stick to the menu that we've had, just because it's been working for us. And so I have some of the ingredients, but we're still light. So you go here to order. You get judged by responsibility of, like, if you order local, you get a better responsibility rating. We need 11 of the veggies. We need 4 meat. We need 7 fish, and then flour seasoning, all that stuff we need. 7 also. We get a little discount on these when we got, so our total cost 130. We only have 96. Holy shit. I spent way too much money. I don't even have enough money to I gotta take some stuff off the menu.
See you later, then.
This sucks. Then decides to just order chicken tenders and fries. Yeah. I think we're gonna take the bill off. We won't get as many customers, but we don't have the cash for it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put the bill back on it. I'm just gonna order cheaper. Order from one of the cheaper places and take the hit on responsibility. As we have a few of these. We have a beef and potatoes. We have a beef carpaccio. If I'm saying that right. There's a lot of there's a pasta with Italian cheese, which is easy to make, but it's like such a pain in the ass in a kitchen setting. And we have meatballs and sauce. White bean and bacon casserole. And the summer soup is actually pretty difficult to make. So
What do you need for the daily service?
we're gonna order it from Speed Market because they're cheaper. Let's see if we have enough money to do it. So it's still 116, and we only have 96.
Don't need anything? Okay.
This is taking a lot of time too, which is time I need for prep. Alright, well, we'll just remove it, I guess. But I'm not ordering cheap ingredients if we're taking it off.
What do you need?
We go down to these local places. So we only need one of the meat. And we still don't have enough money. We're like $8 short. I'm gonna go up here and order a couple of these. So I gotta save $4 more to break even. No, that actually went up in price. Why did that go up? I think because I get a discount over 5 units here. That's exactly $96 now. And all the Trucky ambassador thing is blocking that, but
Consider it done.
I have to wait for them to be delivered. I'm gonna take this out for now because I'm not using it. Same with this. You can completely rearrange most of your stuff in your kitchen, and then you can expand your kitchen too, which I haven't done yet. So we're just waiting for our stuff to get delivered. Our first chef shows up at noon, which if you look at the top there, we're getting close to. Which it doesn't say noon, but I know that's noon because the game tells me it's noon in the, that's his start time. Just waiting for our shit to get delivered.
There's your order.
All right. So now we need to pick everything out. Prioritize quality. We have just enough for everything, so. Got some frozen stuff too. How are we one fish short? I thought I ordered enough of everything. Well, that's not good.
Do you need something for the fridges?
I don't have enough coin.
Don't need my services? No problem. See you later.
Wow, that was kind of passive aggressive. Hmm.
What are you gonna cook today? Let's do it later.
So I need
Hey, how's
to.
everything?
Why is he pissed off? It said he was pissed off. Clean the restaurant. So I need to take something else, fish off. At least I'm taking this off. I have a really light menu. You have to have at least three recipes on there. Dude, I somehow miscounted. I have all I need here.
Let me know if you need a hand.
It's not part of the cars. So told me you were on, so I had to come say hi. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope everything's going well for you. Welcome alert, dude. Gotta head to my parents soon. All right, V. Take care, brother. Be safe, man. All right, so we're running behind on time here, so we need to make our soups. I'm gonna make this chestnut soup first. Pretty much have to chop up everything. At this point, I basically have this recipe memorized. Always saying good vibes to you and yours. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Then we just need to make the leek slices.
I saw what you did the other day, and it gave me a great idea.
I talk too damn much. Alright, toss all our ingredients down. I gotta double check the recipe book on this one. This is the autumn soup. So we go through the start phase and this phase uncovered, and then we cover it this, and then I need salt. We're gonna load up on all of the seasonings since we have enough slots. It needs a lot of salt. Okay. Let that cook. Then we're gonna start working on our onion soup. This onion
We make a
and
good team. It's great that I can count on you.
this bottle of wine. So you have to cut this onion up. We're gonna make sure it's sliced, not diced. do. I don't know why it doesn't let us use tap water on this one, but it doesn't. I need the flour too. Let me double check this one as well. Make sure I'm not messing
Thanks for your
something up.
advice the other day. It was really helpful.
So at this point, at the first phase here, we put the onions in, and then we cover it until the third phase. I didn't season it though, crap. See, black pepper. Then we'll cover it. Turn up the heat a little bit. And so this guy we need to uncover. No, we need to cover. That's not the one we put wine in. Leave that covered. What was that third recipe? So we just need green beans.
I saw your last dish. It was great. You just keep improving every day.
Can you be popping in more now? I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by though. I definitely appreciate it. Don't eat here. I found a thumb in my soup and the manager kept goofing around doing magic tricks with it. Gonna tell him a visit, but won't eat. What's up? What's up, Mello? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the resub. Enjoy those emotes, the ad-free viewing. That is by far, Mello Just Fans Of is by far my longest supporter. That did not sound right. The supporter with the longest tenure of subscription. 81 months, dude. That is insanity, brother. Girthiest sub. Yeah, that's not what I meant to say, but that's what happened. I hope you're doing well, man. I was in your stream. What, you were playing World of Warcraft last night? I think you're playing WoW Classic, actually. That's a long time. What's up, Nelly? Wow, like everybody's like coming in all of a sudden. It's good seeing everybody. All right, this soup's almost ready. Take the pot and put it over here on the warmer. We got prep done for that soup. This one we need to uncover and drop the white wine in. You grab another pot. Yeah, need water in this one. Season it. Need some salt. Perfect. What do I need to cover that one? I forget. It doesn't require coverage. It doesn't need to be covered at all. So these are just so I don't have to make these during service. What's up, Philly? How you doing, man? I'm going to a place in East Texas called Philly Rob's Cheesesteaks at the end of stream today. And this guy, he's from Philly. He's a military vet. He had a food truck out here. And it did really well. And now he has a brick and mortar. So I'm going to go check him out. He gets the Amorosa rolls shipped in. I don't know if he's getting Cooper Sharp yet or not, but if he doesn't, I'm going to suggest it. Yeah, I hit a lie. I don't like getting stuck up on convoys, and I was already kind of getting irritated with the convoy as it was. I didn't really rage quit. I just kind of like silent quit because I was just kind of over it. The convoy was very slow, and I don't know, it just wasn't really my thing. Uh-oh, got another dad joke 3000. Here we go. Gonna hit it. You ready for this, Philly?
What's it called when kittens get stuck in a tree? A catastrophe.
It tells that joke almost every time. We're not gonna sit on that joke. All right, we're gonna do another one.
I don't trust those trees. They look awfully shady.
Yeah, there's your joke. Shady trees. But yeah, not an outright rage quit, but just kind of all right, I'm done with this. I'm just, I did my best. I showed up. It was already taking forever. I didn't even have a load, so it was like, whatever. Yeah, these are ready. Just waiting on these. We could turn up the heat on these. Oh, there it was down all the way. Yeah, Philly, I hope you're doing well though, man. I hope the new year's off to a great start for you. I'm ready for Tanner McGee to beat Washington. A very salty what's his name? Dan Quinn. Turn these off. That's about all the prep work I can do for the most part. I can do some fish prep though. Actually, I'm gonna do the fish prep. We just need some flour. I'm gonna prep like 3 of them, I think.
The kitchen is gleaming. Nice work.
What's up, Brian? How you doing? Good luck. Chopping was so tired and done. Yeah, well, he's been streaming for a while too, so I can't really blame him. I kept having people pass me too, and it was just like, I know I'm irritated that it's slow also, dude, but y'all need to chill your stuff. Like, and I don't know if people understand that you have to get fueled or, you should fuel up before the convoy. It seemed like there was a lot of people like stopping to get fuel, and then they would think that they could pass you. It's a pretty good turnout though. I mean, there were a lot of people there, but it's all good. It's whatever, you know. Alright, so we need to put these in the refrigeration. Good other prep work I can do real quick. I could do bread for croutons. You can't store the croutons, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. You could store them as sliced bread, basically. Doing well. Nice. Your kid's still enjoying that Switch? I have a lot of fridge space, but I don't really need all of it either right now for this particular service. We have something prepped for each meal. I think we're... When we turn this one in, I think it requires tomatoes. Okay. But I don't have to do anything to tomatoes. to plate them. But we're almost ready for service, so I'm gonna fast forward time a little bit. All right. Ready to open. One last kitchen check here. I think we're good. I'm gonna have him help prep food.
I need a challenge.
Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? I'm gonna have him do a couple of croutons. A couple of these. Thanks for that check-in, Mike. I hope you're doing well, man. Probably gonna do this service, and then I'm gonna call stream because your boy is hungry. We got a table of 4 over here. I wasn't expecting a table of 4 right off the bat. Let's see what they order. I bet you one of them, at least one of them, gets the chestnut soup thing. So I'm actually gonna get that working. I was right. We have one. That's starting. Get 2 things of croutons. And 2 onion soups. Keep these warm up here. Need 1. These. I gotta start working on a fish. Yeah, 1 pan left because he's used all of them. Did he make the... He hasn't made that yet. Guess I need to make it myself. It's just lemon juice, right? Get this pan hot. I gotta make it. He's already got some here.
I don't have anything to do.
Pretty sure we can't overcook that. It's a very nice beard. How you doing, Snow Queen? Bessie, had the most amazing day. I gotta get ready to run some errands. All right, Bessie, you take care of yourself. Have a great day. I hope everything goes well for you. Be safe. And we got about 20 minutes. I'm gonna raid out. There's a few people that are raid out. Actually, just at the end of however long it takes me to do this service. Honestly, then I'm gonna go get lunch. Nice. Glad to hear it. I gotta flip this thing. I'm gonna start plating the other stuff. We're gonna plate this. You can also manipulate your platings, which is really cool. You can make your plates pretty much look however you want them to. Alright, that one's ready to serve.
I'll take it to the table.
Did he prepare another crouton? He did. Shit. This fish is almost ready. Alright, we have enough to get everything plated.
We have a new table of customers, chef.
Yep. Just gonna take it for now, and then we're gonna plate this. Ah, crap, we need tomatoes. I forgot that that dish needs that now. And then I'll take it. And I need that, which is freaking cold by now. I don't know if Snowpocalypse made it to 24 hours or not. I'm not sure.
What task can I help you with?
I need to clean one of these pans real quick so I can... I'm already running behind on this one. I think I need butter. I think we wait until 3 to actually... Yeah. We wait until it's phase 3 to put the lemon juice into it. Let me turn this down so it doesn't overcook, and then we have another... Gonna make another one of these soups.
I'm available if you need anything.
I need him to clean dishes, but he won't do it. Top to 120. He looked like he was getting tired. Have more customers coming in too. Oh, we're way behind on this order. We're gonna get dinged for this one pretty rough. Get another fish. Going. Get this warmed up.
I don't know what to work on.
Alright, what's our next order coming in? That one's easy. We're late on this one. It's ready to flip. We can't cook this too fast, or we'll get taken off for overheating, or whatever. I'm gonna get him to make another crouton. We're out of onion soup. No, we're already getting dinged for this, so I'm gonna hurry this up a little bit. So the
Feel free to get me working on something. I can help.
I'm gonna serve this one. And the next one's that chestnut soup stuff.
I'm serving it.
It's off to the table.
Okay, did he finish the crouton? He didn't cook the croutons. I think I told him to do the wrong thing. Let's get some of these and pick these up. I'm gonna warm these back up. It should be our last table. This has not been a great service. Flip these.
I don't know what to work on.
I wish you could turn him off because sometimes that part gets kind of annoying. Okay, so that should be our last dish of the service. A plus on that one.
Smells so good, chef.
It's for services like this one that we open the restaurant.
Okay, I don't think it was that great. Let's see what the customers like. We got 63 on that first one. It's probably because of how late it ran. So yeah, 64. They dinged us for this being cold. That's why. And then I must have messed up something on here because it only gave it a B rating. The food that came out cold. That's why they took off points. But overall, that was good. Then this one was pretty spot on, even though I ran late on it. We waited a long time. They didn't really have a wait. But we made some money. Service is finished. Who wants to talk to me? He wants to talk to me. Hey, I'm still thinking about my recipe exploring lots of. I really get a chance to cook it. We could work in a few different. Yeah. So, what's his request then? He wants to cook more seafood. So, he wants mussel casserole, seafood pasta. I have to ask him to make these. Okay. I apparently finished one of the challenges. I finished this one. I have 4 regular customers. I need 5 to complete that one. Get this person this one that's about to be regular. All right, cool. I'm calling it a day. And that is where I'm going to call it a stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I know this is not a normal slot for me. It'd be cool to make this a normal slot, honestly. But usually Saturdays are pretty busy for us. So fortunately, the wife and kid were off doing some other stuff. So we got in here a little bit today. We're going to run through these credits real quick. I'm going to find somebody to raid out to. Who should we raid out to? Thanks to moderators for helping out. Thank you for those resubs and everybody that came through and chatted. I greatly appreciate it. I decide where I want to raid, man. How long has he been live? He's been live for 5 minutes. All right, we're going to raid my boy, Tripod Truthy. He's going to be playing Fortnite, it looks like. He does tend to play a lot of sports games, too. But he's a cool guy, man. You guys should check him out. If you don't mind, at least hang out for the raid so you can get those extra channel points. And say hi to him. Give him a follow if you like the content. Obviously, he's a pretty hilarious guy. So, but we're gonna get that raid started. Thank you guys so much for hanging out again, and being here. Should be live again Monday night. I think Gunpowder's going live tonight, and I'm not sure who else is going live. But I appreciate y'all as always. I love y'all. You guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. I don't think those actually work. For some reason, it goes over the character limits. I need to fix those. So don't, you may not want to actually use those, but they work. They work. You guys take care.